Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract wealth while others struggle to make ends meet? This is a question that has perplexed many, and the answer lies not just in the realm of finance, but also in the domain of psychology. Wealth, you see, is not merely a matter of how much money you have in your bank account, but also about the mindset you possess. The fascinating paradox of wealth is that two people could be presented with the exact same opportunities, yet their financial outcomes could be drastically different, all due to their contrasting mindsets. One might view a challenge as an obstacle, while the other sees it as an opportunity. One might be hindered by the fear of failure, while the other is driven by the thrill of success. In this video, we'll explore the contrasting characteristics of a rich mindset and a poor mindset and how they influence one's journey to wealth. Imagine a person who sees opportunities in challenges, believes in abundance, and invests in self-development. This is a glimpse into the rich mindset. Diving deeper, the rich mindset is characterized by a few distinct traits. The first is an unshakable focus on opportunities. Those with a rich mindset don't see problems or obstacles. Instead, they see potential. Every challenge is a chance to learn, grow, and ultimately succeed. They don't dwell on what's holding them back. They concentrate on the possibilities ahead. Now let's talk about belief in abundance. A rich mindset doesn't entertain scarcity. There's plenty of wealth, success, and happiness to go around. So instead of worrying about getting their slice of the pie, they focus on making the pie bigger. They are not threatened by the success of others. Rather, they are inspired by it. Long-term thinking is another hallmark of a rich mindset. Instant gratification is traded for long-term success. They know that true wealth and success aren't built overnight. They are willing to sacrifice the now for the future, understanding that patience and perseverance are valuable allies on the road to prosperity. Finally, a commitment to learning and self-improvement is integral to the rich mindset. They invest in themselves, understanding that their greatest asset is their mind. They read, they learn, they seek mentorship. They are always looking for ways to grow, both personally and professionally. So you see, the rich mindset isn't about the size of your bank account. It's about how you think, how you approach life. It's about seeing the world not as a battleground, but as a playground full of opportunities. It's about understanding that wealth isn't finite, but abundant. It's about playing the long game and investing in your most valuable asset, you. A rich mindset is not about having money. It's about having the right attitude towards money and life. Now, think of someone who sees challenges in opportunities, believes in scarcity, and is resistant to change. Welcome to the poor mindset. In this scene, we delve into the core characteristics of the poor mindset. It's a perspective of life that spotlights obstacles rather than the path that leads beyond them. Instead of seeing a challenge as a stepping stone to success, it's seen as a concrete wall, unscalable and immovable. This mindset is often shrouded in negativity, focusing on problems rather than solutions and hurdles rather than victories. Then there's the belief in scarcity. The poor mindset often holds the conviction that resources are limited, that there's not enough to go around. This belief can lead to a mindset of constant competition, where success is seen as a zero-sum game, where one person's gain is another's loss. It's a perspective that hinders collaboration and fosters envy and resentment. Another key characteristic of the poor mindset is short-term thinking. It's the pursuit of instant gratification at the cost of long-term success. This mindset might opt for a quick fix rather than a sustainable solution, a hasty decision rather than a well-thought-out plan. It's a mindset that prioritizes the immediate over the eventual, often leading to a cycle of quick wins followed by long-term losses. Finally, the poor mindset is often resistant to learning and self-improvement. It's a mindset that assumes it knows everything, that there's nothing new to learn, nothing to improve upon. This resistance to knowledge and growth can keep individuals stuck in their current circumstances, unable to break free and elevate their lives. A poor mindset, as you can see, is not about lack of money, but about a limiting belief system. It's about a focus on the negative, a belief in scarcity, a preference for the short term, and resistance to change. But the good news is, mindsets can change, and that's what we'll explore in our next scene. So, how do these two mindsets contrast, and what impact do they have on our wealth creation journey? Well, let's dive into the intriguing world of the rich mindset versus the poor mindset. The first thing to understand is that these mindsets are not merely about the amount of money one has in the bank. Rather, they represent contrasting perspectives on life, money, and success. Imagine a pair of glasses. The rich mindset is like viewing the world through a lens of abundance, opportunity, and self-belief. It's about understanding that you control your destiny and that with the right skills, effort, and a dash of resilience, you can create wealth. The rich mindset values education, both formal and informal, as a pathway to success. It's a mindset that embraces risk as a necessary part of growth and sees failure not as a dead end, but as a stepping stone to greater things. On the other hand, the poor mindset is like viewing the world through a lens of scarcity, limitation, and self-doubt. This mindset often believes that wealth is the result of luck or inheritance, and that success is reserved for a select few. The poor mindset tends to fear risk and avoids it, often at the cost of potential growth. It sees failure as a confirmation of its fears and limitations rather than an opportunity to learn and improve. Now, let's talk about the impact of these mindsets on wealth creation. The rich mindset, with its focus on self-belief, education, and risk-taking, is more likely to seek out and create opportunities for wealth. It's a mindset that invests in assets, understands the power of leverage, and is always looking to maximize its potential. Conversely, the poor mindset, with its fear of risk and limitation, is more likely to stick with what's safe and familiar, even if it means missing out on opportunities. This mindset tends to spend rather than invest, to save rather than leverage, and to settle rather than strive. Your mindset determines your actions, and your actions determine your wealth. So, which mindset will you choose? The choice, as always, is yours. How can one cultivate a rich mindset? Is it even possible to change our mindset? Let's delve into this question and explore some practical steps you can take to cultivate a rich mindset. First and foremost, it's about challenging and changing your beliefs about money. Many of us are brought up with the notion that money is the root of all evil, or that it's something to be feared or dreaded. This couldn't be further from the truth. Money is a tool, a resource that can be used to create opportunities and open doors. It's not something to be feared, but to be understood and managed wisely. This brings us to the second point, focusing on opportunities rather than obstacles. A rich mindset sees potential where others see problems. It's about being proactive, not reactive. It's about identifying possibilities and acting on them, not dwelling on what could go wrong. So, instead of seeing a challenging situation as a setback, view it as an opportunity for growth and learning. Next, cultivating a rich mindset requires thinking long-term. The rich don't just plan for the next month or the next year, they think decades ahead. They understand the power of compound interest, the importance of investing, and the value of patience. They know that wealth isn't built overnight, but over time. Lastly, investing in self-development is crucial. This means continually learning and growing, improving your skills, and expanding your knowledge. It's about understanding that the most valuable investment you can make is in yourself, in your abilities, and in your potential. To sum it up, cultivating a rich mindset is about changing your beliefs about money, focusing on opportunities, thinking long-term, and investing in self-development. It's about shifting from a scarcity mindset to an abundance mindset, from fear to courage, from short-term to long-term, from consumption to investment. Remember, it's never too late to change your mindset and start your journey towards wealth. We've covered a lot of ground today, so let's take a moment to recap. We kicked off with the wealth paradox, which highlights the surprising truth that wealth isn't always about the money in your bank account, but rather, it's about the mindset you possess. We then explored the rich mindset, a perspective that embraces abundance, sees opportunities, and isn't afraid to take calculated risks. Conversely, we discussed the poor mindset, which is often characterized by scarcity, fear, and a focus on obstacles rather than opportunities. In comparing the two, we discovered that the rich mindset is not just about accumulating wealth, but also about fostering personal growth and contributing to society. We concluded with some tips on how to cultivate a rich mindset, emphasizing the importance of continuous learning, embracing failure as a stepping stone, and focusing on solutions rather than problems. Wealth begins in the mind, so nurture a rich mindset and watch your life transform.